All right, guys. So I want to take a look at the Treasury yield, which has been rising significantly. And I was looking at the Canadian Treasury yields over here, bond yields, and it looks like a little cup and handle. You almost got a big inverse head and shoulders and a little cup and handle right here. Not good news, in my opinion. Let's hope this doesn't play out or continue to play out in this direction or just chop sideways. The inverse head and shoulders looks pretty clear, and so does that potential cup and handle here. So will yields keep rising? It looks very a high potential here based on the chart, and also our dollar is getting absolutely murdered recently. So how our yields might have to go up to compensate to try and keep our dollar from crumbling over here, which has just been taking a major hit against the US dollar recently. But at a big resistance area again, so we'll see if it rejects this area, the US dollar, and we get a pullback. But this move has been almost parabolic. Look at that green day after day over here. Not good news over here in Canada if our dollar is losing value. Things might just get more expensive here, and it might force the government to raise interest rates again, potentially. So just looking at the bonds, they might continue selling off. We want to keep an eye on TLT. This one has just been crazy for puts recently. It did have a high volume spike the other day, so we'll see how that plays out. Usually that signals temporary bottoms or tops when you get a high volume spike. So there's potential bottom here, but this chart does look very bearish. Lower highs and lower lows, unfilled down gaps. Just not a bullish chart over here. We'll see how it reacts around this area. Should be a pretty big potential support area to keep an eye on. I think maybe the volume is high because we potentially broke a little bit of a uptrend line over here on the weekly. Maybe that's why it was high when it broke down. So leaning bearish, the bonds, bearish TLT could be potentially good for continued puts. As I was talking about puts before, and then if we just kept running puts on those, it would have paid really nice. So something to keep an eye on for potential continued momentum to the downside on the bonds and potential continued upside on the yields.